Okay. I had an abrupt ending. Okay, so again, sealing with the oil. So just to recap, don't feel like you have to use products that are specifically made for us. Don't feel like you have to use what everybody else is using. When you find something that works for you, stick with that. And just have a regimen that works for you. Don't spend so much time. I mean, YouTube is fantastic. Let me tell you something. There is a plethora of information on YouTube, and the videos are so helpful. I know it's helped me. It has really helped me because there is no school for natural hair care. My license is in braiding, and this was something I kind of just got into on my own. So getting out there and finding out the information for yourself is a good move. It's a really good move. But, you know, be practical. Try to do a little bit of reading on your own, because everything that comes out, some stuff is just silly, you know. So you really got to be careful with who you listen to. And even though some of it isn't silly, some of it just may not be practical for you, for your lifestyle. You know what I mean? So just be careful. Don't try everything. And I always tell my clients, give your products 30 days. Remember, your hair has cycles, just like your body does. Okay? So you may be in the growing. You have 3 cycles when it comes to your hair. There's a cycle where it grows. There's a cycle where it's stagnant and it's pretty much just there. And then there's a cycle when it sheds. So if you give your products a good 30 days, that'll give you the opportunity to really get to know your product, and don't just give it a week and say, oh, well, this ain't doing the right thing. Make sure you give it the time, and make sure you put it in the right place in your regimen. It needs to be in one of 3 steps. Unless it's a styling product like a gel, and obviously then that would be last. Styling products are not part of our regimen. Our regimen is how we take care of our hair. And then styling is playing. But you want to get this down first. Really get it down so that you'll know what to do on any given day. You need to be able to handle this stuff, honey. Don't let your hair control you. Get this stuff under subjection, because otherwise you'll be miserable, and then you'll be contemplating relaxing. We don't want to relax, ever, ever, ever. We came too far. We have come too far, baby, to go back to that. So don't do that. If you have questions, please hit me up or send me video responses or go to my blog or my website. However you need to reach me, I'm trying to help get as many women, not just natural, but natural and fierce. And fierce meaning you feel good about yourself. It shouldn't take a wig for you to feel good. It shouldn't even take braids. Those are good protective styles. I'm all for braiding. But it's when we become dependent on fake hair or chemicals, that's when I feel some kind of way. You don't have to depend on that stuff. You don't have to depend on it. Just take the time to learn about what's growing out of your head. Ask questions, talk to people, get the information, go on blogs, but like I said, don't listen to everybody, because some of that stuff is just silly. And some of that stuff is just time-consuming. Has took time for that kind of stuff. Come from the ends. See what I'm doing? Come from the ends, work your way up. Don't give up is what I'm saying. Okay? If you are one of my clients, you know better. Don't even call me talking about, KJ, I'm getting ready to get a relax. I will hang up the phone, and remember, you filled out a client profile card. So trust and believe I'm about to show up at the crib. You think you're going to go get a relax on my watch. You got another thing coming, baby. Oil, step 3, we're sealing. You got another thing coming. Don't give up. Do not. And I'm also going to do a video, and y'all might have to remind me. We're going to do label reading, and I'm also going to do problem areas. Remember that bald spot situation I was talking about? Everybody does not have just a full head of hair. You know, and I'm watching all these tutorials, and it's beautiful. I'm so glad, and God bless you. You have this beautiful full head of hair, but there are people who don't have that situation. Like, you know, like with me, I've had to learn how to style around that because it's only about this long up here. And I'll try to, I can't get to it right now. Maybe I can get to it. And I want to do some videos where we talk about that. If you have some problem areas on your head, oh here, okay, here it is. See this? This is all new. This is all within the past 6 months this has come back. But this was like this was peach fuzz. Look at my old videos, you'll see. See that? Look at that. So I've had to learn how to, now it's getting long enough that I can start to incorporate it into my styles more. But before, I couldn't do that. So I'm gonna do some videos on styling around problem spots. Your edges are breaking, or they stand out because you had braids. Whatever the case is, we're gonna go into that because there are plenty of channels that you can go to and learn how to handle all this thick, full, pretty hair. There's really only so much. You just need a hair care regimen. But if you have some problem areas, please let me know because I really want to do some videos on problem areas, and maybe one of my clients will allow me to record her and I can show you some really good styles and some ways to kind of get around those areas. And I'm going to share mine with y'all as it grows, and it's different things, different styles that I wear. Because, we run into stuff, and we have to share those things with each other. Everybody can't be walking around like their stuff is all perfect, because that's not helping anybody else. You don't want to get off of YouTube feeling bad about yourself. You want to get off feeling relieved that you found somebody that could help you. Am I right? We don't need to see how fly you are all the time. That's wonderful, but help, please. Something's wrong with mine. Please help me. All right, guys, so that's your 1, 2, 3s. I'm going to finish this up, getting ready for bed. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me up. Clients, is it time for you to reschedule? Call me. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping by, and I will probably post again in maybe 2. I'm not even going to say when because then I won't do it. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care.